Stressed, and confused about money. Maybe you even earn decent money, but you don't have any real system in place, and it seems to be disappearing as fast as it arrives. This episode of the podcast is for you. Doors have officially opened to the Intentional Money Membership. This membership is the zero shame money system that helps you feel in control of your finances and grow wealth. And today, I'm taking you behind the scenes in what it looks like inside the membership so that you can see if this is the right place for you to finally change your relationship with money. So you can stop feeling stressed and behind and start feeling empowered, and that you are on a journey of wealth creation rather than just keeping your head above water. So let's dive on in. Just a quick note before we dive in. Everything I share on this podcast is general in nature and does not take your personal circumstances into account. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and nothing you hear on this podcast should be taken as personalized financial, business, taxation, or investment advice. Before you make any financial decisions, please seek guidance from your accountant or a qualified licensed financial advisor who understands your specific situation. Before I start today's episode of the podcast, if you do want to go and join the membership or at least find out more, you can click on the link in the show notes to today's episode. And remember, there is early bird pricing that is disappearing very soon. So if you do want to jump on in, I encourage you to do so sooner rather than later. There's a good money saving tip for you. All right, so I thought a great place to start today's episode was by talking about why I decided to build the Intentional Money Membership. So I've been helping business owners for over a decade with money. And what I've been realizing is that a lot of households need the same thing: the structure, the confidence, and the support. And what I've learned is that most households don't have the processes and structures around their finances. In fact, when I post on social media about my husband's and my money meetings, most people share with me that they rarely or never have formal meetings around their finances with their partner or people in their households. I felt really called to share how you can get empowered with your money, so you aren't always winging it and struggling to stay on top of bills and stick to a budget. I didn't want to create a course because people don't need more information. They need a system and someone in their corner that they can actually bounce off and talk to and have the accountability to actually go and implement it. So, who exactly is this membership for, and who is it not for? This is for people who, have a good income but don't feel in control of their money. This is for those that want wealth but not restriction. Because the way that I teach about money is values-led. I believe there's no point in saying you've got to do it this way or don't have coffees anymore if that's not going to be aligned with what actually lights you up as an individual. We want you to be creating wealth in a way that doesn't feel restrictive. It feels sustainable. This is for people who are seeking confidence, calm, and clarity. And to do that, to really get the most out of this program, you need to have a growth mindset and be willing to take action. You need to be at that point where you're like, I am ready for change. I'm sick of money feeling stressful and overwhelming. I am ready for this to be easy and flowy. So who is this not for? This is not for people who are chasing that get rich quick vibes. It's not the way that I teach about money. And quite frankly, I think it shouldn't be the way that anyone teaches about money. This space also won't be right for you if you're not willing to take responsibility and actually go and implement what you learn about inside. Change happens when you make change. So what's actually inside the membership? The first thing that you'll get is simple systems. I'm going to take you through the money meeting formula that I've used for many years and taught to others, and they are still using it years later because it's that simple. You're going to learn about the psychology of money. I couldn't have a membership where I'm not talking to people about why they do the things that they do. Why do you set a budget and then not stick to it? Why do you sabotage your success? Why do you shy away from uncomfortable conversations about money? We will be going into that inside the membership. The next thing that you'll get inside is support and accountability. I want you to get results. And I truly believe the best way for you to do that is to actually have a community around you and have an accountability buddy who's actually going to hold you to implementing the things that you learn about. So something that is really important to me, because I know you are busy, and I created this membership not to zap your life, but to actually give you back time. If you spend time stressing about your finances, this program is designed to make it easier for you. Yes, there's the calls and the work to do, but this was actually created to give you back time, not take it away. So what I'm going to do now is take you through a month inside the membership so that you can see what it's actually like when you come and join us. So week 1 is training week. So I'll be teaching a practical lesson inside this. It'll be like how to build your budget, how to save on your insurances. Very practical and something that you can then go and implement. Week 2 is the Q&A call. So this is hot seat, live coaching. This is no additional content. It's a space where you can come along, ask questions, and be coached either by me or one of my expert coaches. Then week 3 is another learning week. So week 3 is when we have a guest expert coming in. It might be a financial advisor. It might be a tax expert. It might be someone to talk to you about how to get a mortgage. I'll be bringing in people who are going to really help you with the real life money challenges that you have. Week 4, there is no call. So week 4 is challenge week. This is where you'll be getting set a challenge, a really easy, implementable thing to go and do. And you'll also have your accountability check-in with your accountability buddy. Inside, everything is going to be, you'll be given templates, short, practical lessons. This membership is designed for busy people like you to get on top of their money without being overwhelmed. So here's the transformation that I intend for you to have inside. I want you to know with confidence what your money values are. You'll be really clear. This is what's important to me. This is where I want to spend my money. You'll also have your money plan. You'll have a really clear plan for what you're wanting to create and how you're going to get there. You'll have clarity around how much you are actually spending and how much you are saving and investing. You'll feel confident that you're moving ahead financially. You'll also come to know when your bills are due, and you'll know that you have enough money to pay them on time. And I also want you to have the clarity that you are getting the best deals on your bills, insurances, etc. I'll be teaching you exactly how to go and negotiate those rates. I want you, if you have ever experienced money anxiety, that awful pit in your stomach when you talk to your accountant or you go to pay a bill and you're like, oh my gosh, I hope my credit card doesn't decline. I want you to get rid of that anxious feeling. Feel empowered and excited about money. I want you to be working towards goals and making progress. Oh my gosh, I can actually see that investment building up as compared to struggling. And something that's really important, if you are thinking about coming in, I really want this to be a beautiful space, a supportive community. So if you were coming in, I want you to be cheering other people on in their growth journey as well, and you will get the same in return. So if this is speaking to you, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, the Intentional Money membership is exactly what I need in my life, there is the limited early bird pricing at just $79 a month. And you will keep that price as a founding member for life. So long as you don't leave the membership, that price is locked in. After this early bird window, it is going up to $99 a month. So you are saving $20 a month with the early bird pricing. And if you are sure that you're all in, even better, you can jump on in and grab the annual membership. This is the best value by far. It is $5.99 for the year, which means that you are getting it for nearly half the price if you were to pay every month. To join at the full price of the monthly membership, it's $99. But if you join at the early bird price of $5.99 for the annual membership, you'll actually save $589 on that full price pricing. Lock in your savings now. The link to jump on in is via the show notes for today's episode. Now, I get that it can be a bit nerve-wracking when you do go to make a new investment, and I want to let you know about the money back guarantee. So if you join the membership and you come along to the first month, you come to every training live. It's very important that you are there live because that is the way that you get the most out of this. If you prove to me that you've implemented the system and you don't feel more confident or in control of your money, I'll refund you. I am that sure that this program is going to change your relationship with money. So some of the frequently asked questions that people want to know is, what if I've never invested before? Is this right for me? Yes, we are going to start with the absolute basics and build from me. Maybe you're wondering, hang on, I'm already on my money journey. I've already got some investments, depending what stage you're at. If you're at the stage where you've got complex financial assets, this is probably not quite right for you. But if you are wanting to build from there, absolutely, we'll be giving you the tools to grow from there. I do want to remind you that I am not a financial advisor. I am not a financial planner. So you will not be getting customized financial advice for you. If you are looking for that, you need to be talking to an advisor or a planner. However, I will be bringing advisors and planners in to share general financial advice in the program. As I said earlier, financial advisors are managing your investments, whereas this membership is teaching you more about how to manage your financial life, from your daily spending to savings to investing. I want you to think about this as the financial foundations and patterns for success, while an advisor is giving you tailored specific advice. The question you might want to ask is, can you cancel anytime? Yes, you can cancel your monthly membership anytime, but of course, I would really encourage you to stay inside, because the more time that you have to work on your money, the better it will get. So if this is speaking to you, now is the time to take action. I don't want you to miss that early bird bonus. If you do have any questions, you can email me or the team, admin, ADMIN, at clarewood, CLAREWOOD.com. Thank you so much for joining me for a little sneak peek behind the Intentional Money membership doors. I would love to welcome you inside. And if you are thinking about joining, make sure that you jump on in before that early bird discount disappears. All right, next week we are back to normal programming. I'll be talking to you more about how you can get right across your money. Have a fabulous week, and I can't wait to chat to you again next week.